Today I will take English literature for classes 9th and 10th. I am Mrs. K. Ghosh. Class 9th will study with me and class 10th will revise with me. We are taking up poem The Bangle Sellers. The poem The Bangle Seller is written by Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was called the Nightingale of India by Mahatma Gandhi because of the color, imagery and lyrical quality of her poetry. The Bangle Seller is a fine example of her musical verse. The poem is the song of the men who sell glass bangles at village fairs and in temple towns. The different colored bangles symbolizes the different stages in a woman's life, as a young maiden, a bride, as a middle-aged matron and as an older woman. Listen carefully to the music of the poem as you read it aloud. Look for the different colors of the glass bangles and see how well they are suited to the stage in the woman's life. Sarojini Naidu was an important presence in the freedom struggle and worked alongside Gandhiji. Her birthday is celebrated as Women's Day to recognize the powerful voice of women in India's history. This is for your information only. Now the poem The Bangle Seller will be read out aloud by the teacher. Bangle sellers are we who bear our shining loads to the temple fair. Who will buy these delicate, bright, rainbow-tinted circles of light? Lustrous token of radiant lives for happy daughters and happy wives. Some are meet for a maiden's wrist, silver and blue as the mountain mist. Some are flushed like the birds that dream on the tranquil brow of a woodland stream. Some are aglow with the bloom that leaves to the limpid glory of newborn leaves. Some are like field of sunlit corn, meet for a bride on her bridal morn. Some like the flame of a marriage fire, or rich with hue of her beauty of heart's desire. Tinkling, luminous, tender and clear, like her bridal laughter and bridal tear. Some are purple and gold-flecked grey, for she who has journeyed through life midway, whose hands have cherished, whose hands have blessed, and cradle fair sons on her faithful breast, and serves her household in fruitful pride, and worships the gods at her husband's side. Now let us study about the poem. About the poem. The bangle seller carries the bangles to the temple fair to sell them. A vivid description of different colored bangles suitable for women of every age is given. Maidens adorn their wrist with colorful bangles such as silver and blue like the mountain mist, and shades of pink like growing buds and flowers. The young girls also wear bangles having the color of dewdrops on newborn leaves. The tinkling, luminous yellow and reddish yellow colored bangles are perfect for a bride on her bridal morning. Purple and gold flecked grey bangles are suitable for a middle-aged woman. Who has cherished, loved and blessed her sons. The middle-aged woman now takes care of her household with pride and sits at her husband's side while worshipping. The poem in detail. Detailed notes on each stanza to be read out from the workbook, stanza 1 to 4. Stanza 1. The bangle seller carried the shining bangles to the temple fair to sell them. They invite people to come and buy delicate, bright, and rainbow-colored bangles from them. The multi-hued bangles are symbolic of radiant lives of happy daughters and happy wives. Stanza 2. In the second stanza, the bangle sellers give an account of the bangles suitable for a maiden's wrist. They say that silver and blue colored bangles, which are like the colors of the mist of a mountain, will suit her. This suggests the blooming beauty of a growing age. Some of the bangles have colors like the buds, thus are going to bloom on a woodland stream, while some are like the glowing flowers or the clear dewdrops in newborn leaves. All these colorful mist-like, buds-like and flower-like bangles are suitable for unmarried girls. In the third stanza, the bangle seller describes the bangles suitable for a bride on her bridal morning. Some of these bangles are yellow, like fields of corn, while some are reddish yellow flame of marriage. Not only this, even the bangles rich with color of her heart's desire, red, will fit her. These bangles are as twinkling under the clear as the happiness and sorrow that a bride experiences. Stanza 4, the last stanza, the bangle seller says that they passes some purple and gold colored bangles for the middle-aged woman. These bangles are suitable for a mother who has cherished, loved, blessed and cradled her sons, and for a wife who takes care of her husband and sits at her husband's side while worshipping. Now the theme of the poem, celebration of Indian womanhood. The poem glorifies the idea of Indian womanhood. In this poem, the bangle seller is trying to convince buyers of the spiritual and symbolic importance of his bangles in a traditional Indian setup. Each stage of an Indian woman's life, from a dreamy maiden to an excited bride and finally to a mature matriarch, that is mother, is described according to the color of bangles suitable at this stage. Fourth stanza vividly depicts the tradition of wearing different types of bangles, like the rainbow tinted bangles, that is the multicolored bangles, which are symbol of different shades of womanhood. The second stanza focuses on the bangles which are suitable for maiden's wrist. These include the blue and silver colored bangles, like the blue and silver mist of the mountains, shades of pink of yet to bloom flowers, or the clear dewdrops on newborn leaves. This is dewdrops. These are symbolic of the freshness and the beauty of young maidens. The bangles that are suitable for a bride are golden colored, like the holy fire around which the bride takes marriage vows with the groom. The bangles also have the color of her heart's desire, which is suggestive of dreams and hopes of a newly wedded bride. The golden colored bangles, compared to a yellow sunlit corn field, seem suitable for a bride. The corn fields are proof of Mother Nature's fertility, symbolic of fertility of a young girl getting married. The flame-like colors of bangles is appropriate to symbolize the flame of love in marriage. In white and blue bangles suits an innocent maiden's wrist, and yellow and red bangles are fit for a bride on her wedding. Purple and colored and gold-flecked grey bangles are suitable for a woman who has journeyed through life midway. In the last stanza, we know that the maiden turned bride has now experienced all the aspect of being a woman. The last stanza sums up Sarojini Naidu's idea of perfect Indian woman. The woman is not only a mother whose greatness and glory is stressed, but she is an equal partner in the maintenance of family relationship. More about the poem. Sarojini Naidu's The Bangle Seller is a lyrical poem written in the style of folk song that glorifies the ideal Indian woman. A folk song is a song that originates in traditional popular culture. The poem Bangle Seller is an expression of different stages in women's life in traditional Indian society. The entire concept of making a connection between different colored bangles and their role in imparting happiness to young brides, wives and mothers is rooted in Indian culture. The bangles they wear have symbolic and religious importance, and the different colors represent the various stages in their life. This poem also portrays the life of bangle sellers. The bangle sellers uses a joyful voice and presents his wares that are bangles as token of happiness. The heaviness of the bangles, that is the shining loads, is the hardships of bangle seller. Assignment for class 9. Class 9, you will do the first two extracts given in the workbook, reference to context questions. Copy down these notes in your English literature register. Maintain complete record of work done. You will need this in class 10th also. Assignment for class 10. Class 10th will do all the 4 extracts in the workbook, reference to context questions. If already done, then revise and improve on it. Copy down these notes in your register and learn them by heart.